Hi everyone, my name is Mary Beth. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to ask about what epiphany is the divine masculine having about their divine feminine, and what epiphany is the divine feminine having about their divine masculine. And then I'll also ask what epiphany the divine masculine is having about themselves, and what epiphany is the divine feminine having about themselves. Okay, and feel free to switch it. If you relate more to the divine masculine side, then that's the side you should take, and vice versa. Also, if you feel led to take advice from both sides, as you are the DF and the DM, then please do. Also, this is a collective reading, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. And also, this is a timeless reading, so whenever you click on this channel is the right time for you. Also, I am offering 10-minute free readings for those for my new subscribers, so thank you very much. And please let me know if you subscribed, and I will send you that 10-minute free reading. You can email me at twinflamealchemisttarot@gmail.com. And then also, for my existing subscribers, I am very thankful for you. And please also, if you would like a free 10-minute free reading, I would love to also send that to you. I just ask that everyone keep it as an open-ended question, okay? So one open-ended question, such as, how do they feel about me? What is their heart space, head space? Because if you ask like a yes or no question, it's hard to do in like 10 minutes. Okay, just so you know, I already started this reading and the camera stopped. So let me start with the divine masculine and what we got for what epiphanies are they having about their divine feminine. So we got 7 of Swords reversed and we got 6 of Wands upright, which is awesome. So the epiphany that they're having about their divine feminine is that they no longer want to mask themselves. So, 7 of Swords is all about being kind of like, not shady, but not showing their full cards, like they're pretending to be something when they're really something else. Like they pretend they don't like you when they do, and so what they're realizing is the epiphany they're having about you is if they stop doing this, they could have victory with you, and they want this victory with you. That's the epiphany they're having. They want this victory with you, and they don't want to pretend anymore. Okay, let's ask about the divine feminine. What epiphany is the divine feminine having about their divine masculine, please? 2 cards. What epiphany is the divine feminine having about their divine masculine? 2 cards. Oh, wow. So the epiphany you guys are having is that you want 2 of Cups. You want this spiritual union. Yes, you want this victory too. The divine feminine wants spiritual union and balance. They want to balance out their DF and their DM energies. Yes. They want complete balance. The number 11, right? Justice on their side. Okay. What else? Yeah, balance between, love and like work, like inner love, outer love, you name it, like just balance, balancing out the chaos that's in your life and the spiritual side of you. So but the epiphany of what you're having about your divine masculine is that you want to have a balance with them. You want the emotions to balance out, okay? And you want the spiritual union. That's the epiphany you're having about them. Okay, so let's look at the divine masculine. What epiphanies are they having about themselves now? What epiphany is they having about themselves for the divine masculine? 2 cards. What epiphanies is the divine masculine having about themselves? 2 cards. All right, so we got the World reversed, and we got the 10 of Swords reversed. All right, so the 10 of Swords, that's all about a painful ending, okay? And so they're coming out of this. Okay, so the epiphany that they're having is that they're coming out of this feeling of finality. They're coming out of this feeling of this painful ending. So they're having this epiphany that, but that they're also very attached. Okay, they're hanging on. So usually the world card is about a completion. It's about a cycle that is completed. But in this case, they're with what epiphany that they're having is that they're holding on too tight to the past right now. Something happened in the past. They're holding on to it. Perhaps they're doubting themselves. They're clinging. They're clinging onto something and they're not allowing this cycle to complete. That's the epiphany that they're having about themselves, okay? And they realize as long as they're clinging, this painful ending will never be over. As long as they cling to what doesn't serve them, and whatever they're clinging to, whether it be a thought pattern, whether it be some sort of programming or some kind of thing that they're not able to heal, they realize their own epiphany is that they're not able to get out of this painful cycle. Okay, that's the epiphany they're having about themselves. Let's ask the Divine Feminine. What epiphany is the Divine Feminine having about themselves? 2 cards, please. What epiphany? What epiphany is the Divine Feminine having about themselves? 2 cards. All right, wow. So we got the Magician, awareness. So an epiphany that Divine Feminine is having is that they're coming into this awareness, this oneness, this awareness. The crown chakra is opening. Okay, and the epiphany is that what they're realizing is until they master this awareness, right? If they master this oneness, and until they do that, this love will not begin with their twin flame until they master their consciousness. What I'm getting is this is also about inner love. Another epiphany the Divine Feminine is having about themselves is that they need to have this inner love, loving themselves, mastering their own consciousness, having this awareness. Okay, beautiful. So that is what I'm getting for the Divine Feminine. Now let's get some guidance here, or maybe another epiphany that you already might have had. Let's look at the Divine Masculine first. What guidance is for the Divine Masculine, or what epiphany have they had? Divine Masculine, 1 card. 1 card, please. Challenge. It says delay or detour, beneficial, revise, rethink, follow signs, guidance, test before leveling up. Right. So an epiphany that the Divine Masculine might have at this time is that they feel like there's some kind of block, like a test, that they're being tested to help level them up. Okay. That there's a challenge, that the universe is challenging them and they're delaying their whatever it is they're going through a detour at this time. And so an epiphany that the Divine Masculine side might be having is that they are being tested right now by their guides to help them level them up. Awesome. Let's look at the Divine Feminine side. Divine Feminine, any guidance, or what is the Divine Feminine's epiphany at this time? Magic of pretending. Visualize ideal situation. Be detailed. Play the part. See already as manifested. Speak it as if it already exists, and be certain. Right. So you, I always say you, but the Divine Feminine, you might already have an epiphany that it's very beneficial to visualize the ideal situation and to be very detailed, okay, in your visualization, really play the part, okay? You may already have that, or take this as guidance if you didn't already know that. That is going to help you manifest, okay, whatever it is you want to manifest. because the universe has to respond to your energy. And if your energy already is showing that already existing, the universe has to match that. Okay. Also, I was going to see if what was balanced or not balanced, okay, between the divine feminine, divine masculine. What is balanced or not balanced? Okay, what do you need to work on? Or what are you doing really well? So, should I do one? No. You know what? I'm not going to do it for DM. I'm just going to do it as a whole. Just as a whole. Let's pull 3 cards. 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. So as a whole, woo, you guys are pretty balanced. All right, pretty balanced going on here. All right, so for some of you, there is some unawareness. Okay, we'll go with what's not balanced. All right, so there is some so if your divine masculine side of you is unaware, okay, so if your divine masculine is feeling pretty unaware, okay, so that is on the spiritual side. So here is unaware on the chart. It could mean that on the divine feminine side, perhaps you're feeling a bit codependent on your divine masculine, okay? Perhaps fearful of being alone, perhaps feeling a bit needy, or maybe even feeling a bit like a martyr, okay? That would cause an imbalance in your DM and DF, and then that would cause your divine masculine to be a bit unaware, okay, such as not awake, okay. But on the flip side, we have some balanced earthly feminine energy here. So a lot of you are very patient right now. That is really balancing out your divine masculine side, as well as being very methodical on your spiritual So yeah, so your earthly feminine and your spiritual masculine being balanced by being very methodical and having direction, right? That's going to bring you balance. Okay, to be methodical and to just move forward, right? Move forward in your own goals, okay? Forward thinking, working on your own passions. Whatever it is that brings you bliss. Perfect. Okay. Is there anything else I wanted to pull? Let's do one of these, and then we'll get some messages from your divine masculine, or I should say your counterpart, or your divine feminine, your counterpart. Can I please have guidance, please? So twins equals transformation, helps you to become the best version of yourself, as you may have already figured out, right? Twins equal transformation, forcing you into transformation, right? Challenge, right? They're challenging you. Your twin is challenging you to become the best version of yourself. That's the whole purpose. Let me grab another card. Any advice or any epiphanies going on here? Any epiphanies or guidance, please? One card, please. Rules that are not, law is not justice. Rules that are not fair. Interesting. Right. Oh my gosh. And didn't we have that already? Yes, we had the balancing out the scales here. An epiphany here. That rules that are not fair. It was actually reversed, though. It came out reversed, okay? So this is about balancing out the scales, right? This is about balancing out your divine feminine and your divine masculine side of you, right? Because you are the divine feminine and the divine masculine side. So a lot of you who are feeling, I say a lot of you, some of you who may be feeling a little codependent knows in order to balance that out, okay, in order to balance that out, is to be more just what we said, more methodical, have direction, be committed to yourself, have focus on yourself, right? Use your intuition, have compassion. Okay, that is going to be a way to balance yourself out. Okay, so rules that are not fair. So I think some of you feel like perhaps what's going on maybe isn't fair, or maybe not being treated fairly in some way. Sorry, need to drink some water. So just know that you are the DM and the DF inside of you, and you have to balance that out with inside you in order to create that balance. Okay, hold on one second. Sorry about that. Okay, so let's get a couple of messages from your twin flame. What message do you have? Let's pull two. Can I have two cards, please? Two cards. Two cards. What do you want? What does their twin flame want them to know? Two cards. What does their twin flame want them to know? Okay, so we got. Okay, I am walking away because I just need to do my own thing right now, but it's not over. So some of you need to know that, for some of them right now, for some of them, they do need to walk away right now, but it's not over. They just need to walk away to do their own healing. That's all it is. But they know in their hearts that it is not over. They absolutely know it's not over, okay? Because they want victory with you, okay? They just don't want to like have this mask up anymore, But some of them, they're being challenged, right? What's that card that we got, right? They're feeling very challenged. They feel like the universe is putting up a detour here. So sometimes it's easier, and I'm not saying this, and this is just for some of you. Please take what resonates and leave the rest, okay? This doesn't mean your divine masculine is going to walk away from you, okay? It's just something where for some of you, if they have already walked away, just know that they're going through some challenges and they aren't really able to do that in the relationship. It's too hard because you're constantly mirroring back at them, okay? But it's not over. That's what they want you to know. It's absolutely not over. Okay, and then the other thing they want you to know is I refuse to allow myself to be vulnerable in this connection because I'm afraid of your words or how you think of me. So if you're wondering why they're not talking to you right now, they don't want to be vulnerable. They are afraid of your words and they're afraid of how you'll think about them. So again, there's some work going on here. So just a little bit of an imbalance, right? So for some of them who are fearful, again, that could just mean that maybe some of you are feeling a bit codependent, maybe not feeling like you're enough on your own, or it could be your shadow side, A lot of it has to do with it's unconscious if it's your shadow side. Some of you probably feel whole, but you need to also integrate your shadows, okay? Because if you're not integrating your shadows, then you're also fragmented. Unfortunately, that also gets mirrored back into your twin flame. So that's, again, though, they're not looking to walk away. They're just fearful of being hurt. That's all that is. That's all that is. But just know, in all, they're just kind of clinging onto the past, or they're clinging onto something. But they want to drop the mask, right? They want to drop this. And they want this victory with you. That's what they want. They want this victory with you. And I think there was one more in here. It's funny how you got the magic of pretending, because that's what they're doing. They're pretending to be something that they're not, and they want to drop that. They want to drop that part of them, right? They don't want to, but they're realizing once they stop doing that, that the painful ending will be over. You know what I'm saying? So just give them some time. They're just healing right now. Okay? Because this is just focus on the fact that they want this union with you. They want victory with you. Okay? That's the epiphany. Well, I do hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification button. Also, if you're interested in a 10-minute free reading, if you've subscribed, please email me at twinflamealchemisttarot@gmail.com. I wish you all love and blessings, love and blessings, love and blessings. And thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you next time. Thanks. Bye.